Welcome to episode 2 of Interesting Things Hidden in Plain Sight. Today we're taking a look at something from the Magic Kingdom. Walt Disney World's first park, the Magic Kingdom, opened October 1st, 1971. One of the opening day attractions was the Haunted Mansion in Liberty Square. This popular take on the classic spook house remains to this day one of the most well-known and beloved rides in the world. But hidden just off to the side as you exit the Haunted Mansion, in an unassuming pet cemetery, among the cats, dogs, and birds, you may just find a familiar face. Right there in the very back is Mr. Toad himself. Or rather, a tribute to him. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was another opening day attraction at the Magic Kingdom. And even though it was modeled after the original Disneyland attraction, this version had some unique characteristics that set it apart. The biggest difference being that the Florida version featured 2 separate tracks. As you approached the ride, you could see 2 different boarding areas. Each track featured several different scenes, meaning you'd have to ride both sides to get to see everything. The right track featured a barnyard in the beginning, while the left started in Toad's trophy room, then went on to the kitchen and a gypsy camp. Both tracks eventually entered the town plaza. At one point, the vehicles on different tracks would head directly towards each other, giving the sense of an oncoming collision. Eventually, both tracks lead riders directly into the path of an oncoming train. The final scene takes place literally in hell, with little devils laughing at your unfortunate demise. To be honest, I've always felt that all theme park rides should end with you going to hell. It's the ultimate ending. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride officially closed in the Magic Kingdom on September 7th, 1998. Protests were held in front of the ride and at the park entrance for weeks leading up to the closure. Protesters held up signs that said, "Save Mr. Toad's Wild Ride," and wore shirts with things like, "Ask me why Mickey is killing Mr. Toad." An online petition was set up, but nothing had any effect. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh opened June 4th, 1999. Much of the existing infrastructure was reworked into the new attraction, except now you ride in honey pots instead of old jalopies. The ride takes you through a few classic Winnie the Pooh stories, including The Blustery Day, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2, Heffalumps and Woozles, and Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. If you pay close attention in the second scene, inside Owl's house, you'll see a picture hanging on the wall to your left. It shows Thaddeus Toad himself handing the deed over to Owl. There's also a picture of Pooh greeting Moley, Mr. Toad's sidekick, laying flat on the floor to the right. These subtle nods to the original are a nice tribute to what had come before. While The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh may be a popular ride, many die-hard fans still miss the original. Mr. Toad is one of those rides that will inspire theme park attractions for generations, already inspiring several scenes and different rides around the world, including the current version of Journey into Imagination at EPCOT.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here!
And Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls at Islands of Adventure.
Boss, I lost my train of thought.
And even though Pooh replaced such a beloved attraction, I feel that some of the wildness of this wild ride still exists in its new incarnation. Back in the pet cemetery, some of the other animals that surround Mr. Toad include inscriptions on their gravestones, similar to their human counterparts seen in the Haunted Mansion queue. And just like the others, they're mostly silly and often rhyme. Like this one for beloved Waddle. Little Waddle saw the truck, but little Waddle didn't duck. Or this one for Rover. Every dog has his day. Too bad today was your last. Some folks who have taken the VIP tour at Magic Kingdom claim there's an inscription on Mr. Toad's as well. Although I couldn't see it myself even with my camera's zoom. Perhaps it's written on the other side, or maybe it's just a tall tale that cast members like to tell guests. They claim the epitaph reads, "Here lies Toad. It's sad but true. He wasn't as marketable as Winnie the Pooh." As clever and honest as that may be, it may hit a little too close to home for some of the former attraction's bigger fans. Mr. Toad will always have a special place in my heart. It was always the first attraction me and my family would run to after arriving at the Magic Kingdom. We love to ride it over and over again. It is nice to know that he's still around. And if you look close enough, you too can pay him a visit next time you're at the Magic Kingdom. Right here, by the Haunted Mansion, hidden in plain sight. If you like this series, please share the videos on social media and be sure to like this video. There's lots more to come, so stay tuned. And if you have an idea for what to explore in a future video, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.